Hi, welcome back from Thanksgiving break to another edition of What We Are Reading. So, for me, over Thanksgiving break, I wanted something to read that would enable me to engage when I wanted to, and I wouldn't have to remember characters or plot intrigues or anything like that. So, I took home a compilation of poetry by Mary Oliver, and it's called Devotions. In fact, she has culled her favorite poems from a long career of writing, about 6 decades of writing, as a matter of fact, to put in this one book. And Devotions, this lady is devoted to nature, and her writing is inspired by the world around her and its beauty. She won the Pulitzer Prize, and well deserved, I might add, but she also gets a lot of criticism because of the simplicity of her poetry. It's very one dimensional, it's beautiful language, but it doesn't have undertones or multiple layers of understanding. That's why I like it, actually. That being said, I would love to share a few of her poems from this book, Devotions. Especially during this time of COVID, I thought one apropos poem would be the one entitled Loneliness. I too have known loneliness. I too have known what it is to feel misunderstood, rejected, and suddenly not at all beautiful. Oh, Mother Earth, your comfort is great. Your arms never withhold. It has saved my life to know this. Your rivers flowing, your roses opening in the morning. Oh, motions of tenderness. Here's another one. On winter's margin. On winter's margin, see the small birds now with half-forged memories come flocking home to gardens famous for their charity. The green globes broken, vines, like tangled veins, hang at the entrance to the silent wood. With half a loaf, I am the prince of crumbs. By time's snows down, the birds amassed will sing, like children for their sire to walk abroad. But what I love is the gray, stubborn hawk who floats alone beyond the frozen vines. And what I dream of are the patient deer who stand on lakes like reeds and drink the wind. They are what saves the world, who choose to grow thin to a starting point beyond this squalor. Let me just pick another one here. There's so many, it's hard to choose. Oh my goodness. The Kookaburras. In every heart there is a coward and a procrastinator. In every heart there is a god of flowers just waiting to come out of its cloud and lift its wings. The Kookaburras, kingfishers, pressed against the edge of their cage, they ask me to open the door. Years later, I wake in the night and remember how I said to them, no, and walked away. They had the brown eyes of soft-hearted dogs. They didn't want to do anything so extraordinary, only to fly home to their river. But now I suppose the great darkness has covered them. As for myself, I am not yet god of even the palest flowers. Nothing else has changed either. Someone tosses their white bones to the dung heap. The sun shines on the latch of their cage. I lie in the dark, my heart pounding. And then here's another. In fact, she wrote a whole collection about dogs, so I have to read you at least one book about dogs. This one's called Little Dog's Rhapsody in the Night. He puts his cheek against mine and makes small, expressive sounds. And when I'm awake, or awake enough, he turns upside down, his 4 paws in the air, and his eyes dark and fervent. Tell me you love me, he says. Tell me again. Could there be a sweeter arrangement? Over and over, he gets to ask it, and I get to tell. And then one last poem from Mary Oliver, and it's kind of been my mantra over the last year or so. It's short and sweet. And I hope you can embrace it too. Pay attention. Be astonished. Tell about it. Thank you for joining me and have a great, wonderful day.